What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So today we're continuing WWE 2K25 Superstar Mode. In the last episode, we defeated Alexa Bliss, and now we are heading into SummerSlam, and we are at SummerSlam, and we have an opportunity for the Women's World Championship against our arch nemesis, our biggest rival, Rhea Bloody Ripley. So let's get into it. Let's see if Liv Morgan can actually finally become the new Women's World Champion. It won't be an easy task, that's for sure. These two have been hell-bent on each other. We know there's been plenty of times where Liv Morgan's been in a match and Rhea Ripley has gotten involved over the last couple of weeks. So we knew that there was a possibility that this could be an outcome when it's all said and done. And I do think when it comes down to it, these two are going to be attached at the hip no matter what they do. And I think this is going to be a very interesting match. This is probably going to be a very grueling match if you ask me. But I'm not worried about it. If it's going to be anybody that we could take that title from, it means all the world to us to potentially be the one to take it from Rhea Ripley, a woman who's caused us a lot of trauma, a lot of pain over the years. And now we have the opportunity to exact our revenge and become the new Women's World Champion and become a 3-time Women's World Champion on top of that as well. But can Liv Morgan overcome the odds? Can she do what she set out to do from the very beginning? Go through the competition? Will this all mean everything? And we got Liv Morgan going after Rhea. Now, I did see Monday Night Raw last night, you guys. I would just want to say again, congratulations to Jimmy Uso and Naomi. I know for me, I was kind of going into it and I was just like, it kind of sucks on one end just because it's like Naomi has been doing some stellar work with this new character in the Prestige with Caution stuff. And she's elevated herself to a new level by becoming Miss Money in the Bank and everything that she's been doing this year. It kind of sucks a little bit just to see her reign in like that, but I at least can say it didn't end in an injury, so I can't be too mad at it. But like I said, this is bigger than a title, so I'm not going to be one of those type of people where they're just, crapping on everything, because this is a big thing for her and Jimmy as well, as they're embarking on a new journey in their lives, which is a very cool thing to see. So I mean, I can't hate on that. Now, I wonder what this means for the Women's World Championship. Now we know that Naomi has relinquished the title. What does this mean for the division overall? Are we going to see a new champion be crowned? Because we do know Stephanie McCoy has an opportunity at Clash that she won by winning the Battle Royal back at Evolution. So I wonder what this means overall for the division as a whole. Does this mean that they're going to have somebody face Stephanie, because she has earned the right for this to happen? She has earned the right. So will they end up having maybe next week some type of number one contenders match? Will they have like a battle royal? I do know that we're gonna have Rhea Ripley next week versus Roxanne Perez. Could that potentially be a number one contendership match, and whoever wins that heads to Clash? Because that's the only thing I can see, unless they're going to announce something over the coming days as far as what they're going to do. Because I don't think they're going to do anything on SmackDown as far as I'm concerned. I mean, they could. They honestly could. They could do something on the Raw before or the SmackDown before, where they have like a battle royal and whoever wins it just gets the opportunity to face for the championship. But what do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think about this, because it's going to be very interesting as far as what they could potentially go and route they decide to take when it's all said and done with this. And Rhea Ripley just giving us the beats right now. She's just giving us the work right now. We were dominating in the early parts of this match, but the tides have definitely shifted throughout this match. But we're going to have to find a way to bounce back. with the running clothesline, and nobody was home. But like, it's gonna be very interesting though, because I did me and the homies from Flake Zone and Hear These Thoughts were talking last night, and it's a possibility. They what they could do is have Roxanne win, because you know the whole story that they're doing with Alexa and Kyrie and Io, and I wonder if that's gonna potentially spoil over, and that's gonna be the reason why maybe Roxanne goes on to face for the title, because she did beat Io. She did beat Io, mind you. 1, 2, and Liv Morgan is the new women's world champion. And she does it. She does what she set out to do. But like I said, I do think she'll probably come back at some. Liv Morgan will come back at some point. I honestly feel like, when I was talking earlier, I honestly think that Naomi could become the 2027 Women's Royal Rumble winner. That's how I feel. But I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority on that one. But we became the Women's World Champion. I wonder what we're going to be doing next. We will only have to see. We will see. Let's see here. We have a match on Raw. Let's see what we're doing. We're facing Alexa Bliss in the next episode, as I can see here. Our first or not even our first entrance, our first match as the new Women's World Champion. Tune in to find out how that will all play out in the comments and everything like that. Road to 2,000, ultimately 10,000 by the end of 2025. I want to, y'all can super kick that like button, Superman punch, that post notification bell, and speed the subscribe button. Takes 3 seconds out of your day. Do those 3 things for us. Helps in the progression of our channel as well. But with that being said, hope it is a great day, great week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.